Oh, police. Remember the days when the policeman walked the beat? When the sight of a cop actually made you feel safe and secure? He knew everyone who lived in that town and worked in that town, who raised their families there and paid their taxes there, and spent all of their own privately earned sweat wages fixing up the houses, painting and manicuring and landscaping, making the hood a nice place to live? Well, I don't remember those days. A cop smacks instant fear and anxiety into everyone I know. Every highly functional, perfectly decent human being I know cringes in fear at the sight of a cop car. Why? They're training armies of high-powered, glorified, gun-toting meter maids to go out there and rape the public for money. Oh, it costs money to chase criminals, but it pays to chase you. The sucker going to work on the same road every day like clockwork. Going to earn your sweat equity to pay your taxes and fees and fines and surcharges, your insurances and your penalties. The only guys who get a break are the frickin' criminals who don't play by the rules. Where the hell is the incentive to play by the rules? Do I really warrant 1, 2, 3 wildly expensive, macked-up police cruisers and all that manpower and computer intelligence? Of course I do. How else will they hit me for $600 fucking dollars for going 7 miles over the speed limit 2 miles from my paid-for with my busted-ass front door? Let's talk about it. In the true spirit of the open forum we encourage here at HUMANescent News, we were contacted by Officer Haminass of the Wangulack Police Department. He requested the opportunity to articulate a rebuttal. Officer Haminass, welcome to HUMANescent News.
Well, I'm a cop and I like guns. And I like to have a gun hanging around myself on a big, thick, manly belt. And I also like to bully people. And that's the only job that I can do so without getting arrested. I also like to scare young girls. Sometimes I make them show me a breast. And I don't have to respect you, or anybody for that matter. And on this big, thick, manly belt, I has in what they call a nightstick. And with that nightstick, I can truncheon in your skull. And I gets to drive me a big, fancy police cruiser with lights and a siren. And I could go as fast as I want whenever I want. As a matter of fact, the speed limit in my small town where I reside and police is 30 miles an hour. And we recently purchased Dodge muscle cars that could go 200 miles an hour. There ain't one street in town with a speed limit above 35. However, having a big piece of manly machinery under my fat, milky ass gives me the extra turbo boost I need to go out there and harass the frickin' general population. Oh, those ain't the only reasons. I'll get to wear this blue suit. And I'll get this nifty badge. I can do whatever I want, whenever I want. Don't you see that, son? You can't do that here, can you? In your fancy schmancy camera and your fancy pansy lights. You can't do half of what I could do. Go over there and show Missy over there. Tell her to show you her breasts.
Dialed is not in service at this time.